Bienvenue, welcome, willkommen, bienvenuti to the 2024 edition of the GBG Geneva's Cup. Here on Court A, we have our first game between Phoenix PCF from Geneva, the home team, taking on first-time attendees, Thunderbirds, from Belgium. Team's just shaking hands with the officiating crew and each other. The lovely hot day in Geneva. Not quite as hot as the temperatures we were used to last year, thankfully. Still lovely and warm, all the same. A couple of minutes for each team to go through their warm-up. We will run you through the two lineups. In a second. Geneva will go through their warm-up as we wait for another ball for Thunderbirds. Packed crowd around the Queue d'Arve arena. On Court B we have Rouen from France taking on Saint Martin Modena from Italy. The Italians with two teams in this year's edition of the tournament, and they always bring a lively atmosphere. Right on cue, they give us a round of drum solo. Oh, I love the ball the Belgians are warming up with. Very decorative, adorning the colours of Belgium. See the two captains in the middle for the coin toss with our referee, Rob Crawshaw from England. Anglo French officiating crew. Apologies for the graphics issues we seem to be going through at the minute, so I'll run you through the two teams and we'll get them on screen for you when we can. Starting with Phoenix Geneva, the home side. They are managed by Kelly Dos Santos and new for this year, Caroline Goldsborough. The players: number 8, Simon Tegang. Number 9, Christophe Lopez. 10, Gwendol de Platz. And number 14, Emmanuel Ratz. And number 7, joining Phoenix Geneva, is Kath Goldsborough. Kath and Caroline from Middlesbrough. Recently got married, so congratulations to them. Number 9, Christoph Lopez, starting on the bench. Emmanuel Ratz, the captain, adorning the goalkeeper jersey. It's an early 2-on-1. Given in favour of Phoenix Geneva. Quickly running through the Thunderbirds team. So, they are coached by David Henry and Khalid Enia. Their players Anthony Perrault, Atim Haddad, Dejan Soket, 15 Lucia Ferraro, and 16 Chloe Tilley. It is number 16 Chloe Tilley who starts on the bench for Thunderbirds. Lucia Ferraro. Trying to get that up the court, but Kath Goldsborough just lets that roll out of play for a goal kick, which she will now take into Gwendol. Soket into Ferraro. Haddad, good passing here from Thunderbirds. This time, free kick for a 2-on-1 given in favour of Thunderbirds. Blocked by that. Into Ferraro. They're a chance to break now. Coaching staff of Phoenix screaming for advantage. Not given by a referee, Rob Crawshaw, so it's a free kick to Phoenix. Up the court, back by Soket playing in the middle. Tagang. Haddad, blocked by Goldsborough. Soket. Cut out by Goldsborough towards Gwendol de Plas, but he can't quite keep it in, and it will be a Thunderbirds kick in. Got past Del Plas, but Goldsborough can take it away. Driving now up the court, met by Ferraro. Does Del Plas inside, looks for a flick. Chance here for Haddad. Well blocked by Ratz, and the rebound goes just out of play. Good start by Thunderbirds. It's a very funky orange kit. As Kath Goldsborough just needs a arm strap on the left arm adjusting. Back now, and we'll take this free kick. It's got Tagang up on just past the halfway line. Del Plas marked by Haddad. Not quite the connection she would have wanted on that. Free kick. Gets away with it though. Come on. Haddad and Ferraro. Comes back to Tagang. Good front bumper, but just chases his pass. Did the first bit right. Good front bumper. But following his pass, got him too close to Gwendol de Plas, and it will be another 2-on-1. Soket will take. Ferraro unmarked on the left-hand side. It's Ferraro. Doesn't quite get away from Goldsborough. Haddad's shot straight That's a good clearance by Goldsborough. Kick in here for Thunderbirds deep in their own half. Haddad will take. Well blocked by Del Plas. Back to Haddad, who's done well to keep it in. By Goldsborough. And the ricochet comes back off the Phoenix number 7 and out for another kick into Thunderbirds. Haddad to Ferraro. Ferraro. Emmanuel Haddad to the gap at the back post. Well saved by Phoenix keeper and out for the first corner of the game. Thunderbirds. It's a very raucous support for Thunderbirds. Attacking this end. Just get dummied it. Ferraro. Spacing behind. Again, well saved by that. Out for another corner, this time on the far side. Soket will take this corner as the noise from Call B carries around. Ferraro has gone straight towards Haddad, who has to recover. And it will be a 2-on-1 given in favour of Phoenix. Goldsborough towards Del Plas, but intercepted well by Haddad. Oh, very lucky there. Goldsborough, a 180 clearance straight at Haddad, and luckily the ricochet went out and played for a goal kick, but that could have ended up straight in the back of Phoenix's net, and that'd have been a really unfortunate way to undo all the hard work they've put in defensively so far. 2-on-1 given in favour of Phoenix. Haddad and Ferraro too close. It's a good ball from Goldsborough up towards the gang, but Soket just lets it roll out of play for a goal kick. Which the Thunderbirds number 13 will take himself. It's got Ferraro on his left hand side. And that close to the camera, he tries to find Ferraro. Oh, contact there between Ferraro and Goldsborough. Ferraro reversing in. That is 9.9 times out of 10. Destined to give away a free kick to the opposition. Good opportunity this for Phoenix to get up the court, put some pressure on the Thunderbirds goal. Goldsborough has Tagang marked by Ferraro and Del Plas marked by Haddad at the minute. There isn't seem to be much option. It's good movement from Tagang though to get inside Ferraro. Shot. First real involvement. For the goalkeeper. Free kick on the edge of the box here for Phoenix. Good opportunity this. The gang will take. He's got Del Plas just on the goal line, occupying the defence. Goldsborough marked by Haddad and Ferrara. They need to watch that 2-on-1s there. Shot from Tagang, saved by the goalkeeper. Who brings it away. Excellent drive here. And Ferraro and Perot have taken each other out. Megan. It's not an incident you see often there, two players taking each other out. Free kick to Phoenix. Just rolls harmlessly out of play for a goal kick to Thunderbirds. Phoenix have come back into the game a little bit these last couple of minutes. And they will make a substitution here. Off going Simon Tagang. And oncoming Christophe Lopez. Substitution also for Thunderbirds. Going off Chia Ferraro, on comes Chloe Tilley. Not really seen our first real chance at goal. Both sides just using this first half to just shake off any rust, feel their way into the game. Suquet met by Goldsborough. Christophe Lopez met by Perraud. Lopez came off Perraud last and out for a kick in to Phoenix. Really dominated the last 5 or so minutes. Goldsborough towards Del Plas. Saved by Suquet. Suquet drive away. Met by Goldsborough. Suquet fakes the pass and tries to drive down the line instead. Goldsborough's a very experienced player. Takes a lot to outfox her. And Chloe Tilley was probably better off leaving that ball. And indeed, it will be a 2-on-1. Very obvious 2-on-1 there between Tilley and Suquet. Suquet is... He reverts back to the box now. Goldsborough. He's got Christophe Lopez wide and very high. Chooses to go towards Del Plas instead. Haddad cuts that out. Another kick into Phoenix Geneva. Goldsborough towards Haddad. Takes the deflection off number 12. He can now carry the ball away. Goldsborough's back. Haddad tries to fire the ball to Tilley, but Goldsborough's in the way. He tries to find pass of her own. Just strike from Haddad. Trying to find Tilley. Another goal kick to Phoenix. Emmanuel, that's the Phoenix goalkeeper and captain, having had a busy first 5 or 10 minutes. Hasn't had much to do recently. Haddad towards Tilly. Again, that's just going to roll out of play, but this time for a kick in deep into Geneva territory. Which Gwendol Del Plas will take. Going to aim here for Kath Gouldsborough. Deflection from Tilly, goes straight to that, so now does very well and just sees it out of play, clearing the danger. Haddad will take this game for Thunderbirds. Really well cleared by that, and there's a brilliant pass towards Lopez. First touch just was too far in front. Now Haddad has a chance to recover and drive at the Geneva box, but the referee's whistle pulls them back. Free kick to Thunderbirds. Souquet towards Haddad. Forward to Chloe Tilly. Tried to outfox Rats there. Battling now with the Phoenix goalkeeper. As Haddad a little bit further back in support. Takes a touch and Rats just lets it roll out of play for a kick in to Phoenix Geneva. Two minutes left in this first half. Ball breaks now up the court for Phoenix. 2-on-1 there, surely, in favour of Phoenix. Tilly and Souquet just far too close to each other. One last chance maybe for Phoenix in this first half. Del Plas and Lopez in support. Indirect, has to be touched by another chair. Gouldsborough to Lopez. Back to Gouldsborough. Cut out by Haddad well. To Gouldsborough again. Great pass out to Del Plas. Just mistimed the spin. Haddad tries to pass to Tilly and it just rolls out of play. Phoenix finishing this second half. First half, sorry, I should say. It's the strongest team. Del Plas down the line. Lopez far across to the far side. That ball from Gouldsborough just doesn't touch Gwendol Del Plas's chair. That will be a goal kick to Thunderbirds. To get out towards Haddad. Well cut out by Gouldsborough. And Lopez just can't bring it out under his control. And it will be a Thunderbirds kick in, which Haddad, the Thunderbirds captain, will take. Into Souquet, who drives forwards. Advantage played by the referee. Haddad towards Souquet, and it is now number 13 for Thunderbirds, who battles with Gouldsborough. Bit of heavy contact, but that's bumper to bumper. Free kick given in favour of Phoenix Geneva. Probably will be the last action of this first half. Oh, 20 or so seconds left. We do now have scoreboard and match clock on the screen for you. Again, we apologise for the delay in delivering those graphics. This is game 1 of the 2024 GBG Geneva's Cup. 0-0 between Phoenix PCF and Thunderbirds. And that will take towards Souquet. Cut out by Goulsborough, looking for Lopez on that far side. Touch by Lopez, advantage played for the 2-on-1. Chance now for Lopez to drive out the Thunderbirds defence. Has Goulsborough in defence, in support, sorry. But that is well done by the Thunderbirds duo at the back. Let it roll out of play for goal kick, which is to Haddad. It's a brilliant pass from Goulsborough, and that is the final action of the first half. An even game, not many chances at either end on goal. Thunderbirds started the strongest, had a few opportunities to test Emmanuel Ratz, but the Geneva captain was up to the task, and then as they grew into the game, Phoenix, they started to ask questions of Thunderbirds at the back. Just a little bit lacking of that final bit of quality to really get any goals so far. Hopefully they do come in the second half. We'll just take the opportunity to run you through the squads, as we didn't do that earlier on. So, Phoenix PCF, the home side. They have their captain Emmanuel Ratz in goal. Goulsborough from Middlesbrough in the middle. And they started with Simon Tegang on one wing and Gwendol de Place on the other. About halfway through that first half, we saw Tegang go off and Lopez come on. They are coached by Carolyn Goulsborough and Kelly De Santos. And Thunderbirds making their GBG Geneva's Cup debut. Belgian side coached by David Henry and Khalid Enia. They have number 9 Anthony Perrault in goal. Dejan Soquet, 13 just in front. And they started with 15 Lucia Ferraro on one wing and 12 the captain Hatim Haddad on the other. And again, halfway through their first half, they saw Chloe Tilley come on for Lucia Ferraro. Just 5-minute half times. Enough for some instructions and fluid to be taken on board. We'll be back shortly, roughly 2 or 3 minutes time for the second half. Enough time to get yourself a drink if you want. We're back shortly. Welcome back to game 1 of the 2024 GBG Geneva's Cup here in lovely and warm Geneva, Switzerland. The home team, Phoenix Geneva, taking on Thunderbirds from Belgium. And we'll run you through the starting lineups for this second half, starting with the home side. So they have unchanged from the team that finished the first half. Emmanuel Latz in goal, the captain, with Caroline Kath Goldsborough, sorry, in defence. Out wide they have Gwendal de Platz and Christophe Lopez as Hatim Haddad, the captain for Thunderbirds, tries to find an opening. That pass from Souquet took a touch off Gwendal de Platz and went out for a corner. It's a good start for Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have left the personnel the same, just mixed it around a bit. So they have their goalkeeper, number 9, Anthony Perrault, now playing on the wing, still wearing the goalkeeper jersey. They have Hatim Haddad playing in the middle, who now takes his corner, tries to catch out Ratz and Goldsborough, that near post, shooting from the corner. Good pass. Cut out by Goldsborough. They can now drive at Perrault. Good flick towards Souquet. From bumper shot. Well saved by Goldsborough. Perrault again from bumper. This time again it's saved by Goldsborough. There's a gap behind Ratz. Perrault has Haddad in support, but chooses to settle for the corner. Just finish up that starting lineup for Thunderbirds. They have 16. Chloe Tilley occupying that defensive role. Again, this time it's Souquet who tries to catch out Goldsborough, playing it along the line. Then the ricochet goes out in favour of Phoenix Geneva this time. Will be there. Kicking, which will be taken by Gwendal de Platz. Haddad just watches that roll out of play. His interception not quite working, will be another kick in to Geneva. Del Platz takes towards Goldsborough. Good fake, gets her some extra space up the court, but now the ricochet breaks in favour of Thunderbirds. And Perrault just drives through the gap. I thought I heard the referee's whistle, but play on. Thunderbirds with the ball. Perrault. Haddad. Blocked by Goldsborough, right out of play for it. Thunderbirds kicking. An energetic start to the second half. It's nice to see the Red Fox drummer has come over to this court to generate some noise for the compatriots from Belgium in their first ever game in the GBG Geneva's Cup. In fact, Chloe Tilley has experienced this competition before, was part of the Red Fox team. That took part last year, I think Lucia Ferrara as well, so there was a couple of players who probably guide their more inexperienced players through this first game. Screams of build a wall from Caroline Goldsborough. the coach, and it comes to Chouquet. Well saved. Gouldsbury, yes, that was a brilliant chance for Thunderbirds to get their first goal. Gouldsbury did well to save that and stay on the pitch. It would have been a red card and a penalty the Thunderbirds had. She's driven off the court, just not wearing that bright pink goalie jersey. Chouquet. Again, another wasted corner, really straight at Gouldsbury. Is able to drive. 2-on-1 in favour of Phoenix. Again, a relatively easy one for referee Rob Corshaw to spot. Chance now for Gouldsbury to clear the ball and relieve some pressure, because Thunderbirds have really come out full of energy in the second half. Good interception by Haddad. Good ball from Gouldsbury, there's no one there to pick it off. Perot comes to Haddad. It's done well there to turn Gouldsbury a little bit inside out. Good recovery though from the Phoenix number 7. Bobby, a kick in to Thunderbirds. Bro just trying to organise his options where he wants them for this free kick. As Chouquet down the line, it is the number 13 tries to find. Good little passing movement there. Good interception by Del Platz. Thunderbirds recycle possession well. Haddad, strike. Just about blocked by Gouldsbury. There was a gap there for the Thunderbirds number 12 to hit. Chouquet chooses to drive towards a corner. Has Perot in the middle, in support. Haddad as well. Flick from Chouquet towards Perot. Good save by Rats. Perot, effort chased down by Gouldsbury, but then 180. Hit nothing but clean air. The chance here for Thunderbirds. The ball across the line. Haddad. Oh, all he had to do was surely from bumper it into an open goal. Decided to take a touch instead. And Gouldsbury, to her credit, did just enough to put the number 12 off. The skipper had the chance to score his side's first ever GBG Geneva's Cup goal. You best hope they win. There's a strike from Gouldsbury. Straight at Chloe Tilley. Does well to find a pass towards Perot. Haddad. Just pause in play here as Gwendolyn Plus needs some help. Coach Kelly De Santos goes over to help Gwenda with his chair. Just needs his hand adjusting. Dad will be really hoping he gets another opportunity to make amends for that golden chance he had there. Gouldsbury just asking Christophe Lopez to get in front of Perot. Gouldsbury, that's a ball that's cut out by Haddad inside his own box. Cuts inside. Del Plas. Gets away from him. Gouldsby now tries to find Haddad, and a 2-on-1 there that was let go by referee Rob Crawshaw. Not now. We're having trouble hearing the whistle in this arena. Cavernous noise being made, especially by the Italian fans over on Court B. You can catch that game also on the GBG YouTube if you so choose. Phoenix Geneve with Lopez on this far side. Gouldsby's connection isn't quite what she would have wanted. Cut out by Suquet, and then Gouldsby just happened to put the ball out of play for a kick in to Thunderbirds and a substitution for Phoenix Geneve. A reverse of the substitution they made in the first half. Christoph Lopez goes off. And Simon Tegang comes on. Haddad. Chance now to drive at the goal. Met by Gouldsby. Tries to have a shot, but just doesn't make any connection with the ball. And Gouldsby's able to drive away. Until she's met by Suquet, who drives her back towards her own box. Adjudged to be a Thunderbirds ball by linesman Stuart Allen. Suquet takes it quickly. Ball rolls across to Perrault, and it's an excellent save by Emmanuel Ratz. Really well taken, quick kicking from Suquet. Got the Phoenix defence napping, and there was a gap at that near post. Thunderbirds letting a good opportunity to go to waste. Another front bumper corner, saved by Gouldsby. And she does well just to ricochet the ball off of Haddad and let it go out for a goal kick. Winds up to take this goal kick now. Gouldsby has Del Plas on the left-hand side of her. Tegang is a little bit too far up the court. Needs to come a little bit closer because the ball's never likely going to get to the number 8. And that's what Coach Carolyn Gouldsby just tells Tegang to get a bit closer, give Kath Gouldsby an option. Tries to find Tegang, cut out by Suquet. Suquet has Haddad in support. Gouldsby drives through Haddad. Haddad does well until a bit of excessive force there from the Thunderbirds captain. Gives away a free kick, and Gouldsby needs adjusting in her chair. Will be a free kick to Phoenix Geneve. Again, this game has had a very up and down flow. Both halves have taken on a very similar pattern. First 5 minutes of that first half, Thunderbirds came out and had plenty of opportunities and threatened Phoenix Geneve, put them under pressure. And then Phoenix Geneve grew into the game, put Thunderbirds under pressure themselves. Had a couple of opportunities. Went in at half time, 0-0. Thunderbirds came flying out the traps. Especially that first 5-10 minutes. Haddad with that glorious chance. Ball rolling across the line, just inviting a front bumper. Would have put them 1-0 up. But now Phoenix Geneva enjoying a good 5 minutes of pressure themselves. Gouldsborough lines up this free kick. It's direct. Strike. Well saved by Chloe Tilley. Tagang leaves it for Gouldsborough. Strike towards Del Plas. Takes a touch. And it's a goal! Gwendol Del Plas with a front bumper finish. Really well done by the Phoenix Geneva, number 10. It's a brilliant pass from Gouldsborough. Barreau thought she was going to go down the line to Tagang. Instead, cut it to the far post, and Del Plas was alert. Snuck in, got the front bumper. Put it in the corner. Chloe Tilley had no chance, had to cover both posts. Chloe Tilley had an issue with her chair there that's maybe played an part in the goal. That goal from Gwendol Del Plas spot. Scenes of pure jubilation all around me. Thunderbirds have 4 minutes left to go if they are to get anything out of their first game in this year's competition. I wonder how Hatim Haddad feels right now. If they don't get anything out of this game, he will be gutted and he will replay that miss over and over again in his head. Soquet just leaves it for Ferraro, but both Ferraro and Haddad go for the same ball. There's a chance now. Simon Tagang has a strike, well saved by Haddad, and it rolls out of play for a corner. You thought there was an opportunity for Phoenix to just kill the game off. It was a good effort by Tagang. Just wasn't quite enough pace for the ball to roll all the way down. It's now a corner for Phoenix Geneva. They'll take their time with this. Try and run as much time off the clock as they can. They have a 1-0 goal. A 1-0 lead to defend, sorry. Gouldsborough. Ball cut out by Soquet. This suits Phoenix Geneva. Another kick in. Two minutes left on the clock. Gouldsborough can't get to that ball from Tagang. Tagang essentially leaves that one to roll to Gouldsborough. Doesn't want to give away a 2-on-1. Gouldsborough can lock this ball up in a tackle for the next couple of minutes. They'll see them through to a brilliant victory for Phoenix Geneva. 2-on-1 given in favour of Thunderbirds. They've had the chances of the Belgian side. They have just not been clinical enough. It's been a superb defensive effort by Rads and Gouldsborough. Haddad has Soquet in front. Tries to find the number 13, but blocked by Gwendol. Simon Tagang, can he kill the game off? Again, blocked by Haddad, but the ball will roll out of play for a kick in. This is not where Thunderbirds want the ball. They look a little bit bereft of ideas. Gouldsborough. Blocked by Soquet, who needs to get the ball Down the other end of the court. Does a quick 360 and that's worked excellently well. The little pirouette. Gorsborough has caught up. Saket carries on driving. Has no support really. You must think it's now or never for Thunderbirds. Quickly taken by Saket. Comes to Haddad. Fires the ball forward, but Saket can't get there. We're in any additional time that referee Rob Crawshaw deems to add on. We did have that stop for Gwendol Deplace. Use all our experience just to take as much time off the clock as they can. This will be a really brilliant win for Phoenix Geneva. Of course, we're happy to just drive it up the court, away from her goal. And that is another kick in to Phoenix Geneva. The nerves are jangling around me. A brilliant 3 points for Phoenix Geneva. Thunderbirds will be gutted that they have got what looks like nothing, unless here is a chance for Thunderbirds. The ball rolls towards Rats, blocked by Haddad. It comes to Ferraro. Haddad now. Gorsborough has recovered extremely well. Haddad. Surely a 2-on-1 there. Haddad and Ferraro too close together. Oh, you thought there may be the opportunity for Thunderbirds to go. Saket. It has to go forward. This is exactly where Phoenix Geneva want the ball. Between Gorsborough's bumper and one from another chair. Given a 2-on-1 in favour of Thunderbirds. This has to be launched forward. Saket towards Ferraro. Her touch. Out of play, and there is the full-time whistle. Phoenix Geneva 1, Thunderbirds 0. An even game in truth, but it's a tale of one team taking their chances and being clinical when it mattered, and the other one just wasting golden opportunities to get a goal. Phoenix Geneva will be over the moon to start their competition with 3 points. There are hugs and smiles all around me, and it's only game 1. We have so many more to go. Thunderbirds will take the positives they can into their next games. They created chances. If they can take them, they will get goals and points in this tournament. There is the joy on the faces of everyone connected with Phoenix Geneva's. Almost why we're all here. They are over the moon. Well, we'll see if they can take that and build on it into their next game. Later on, the officiating crew take a break. I will take a break. Be back for the next game on court A, scheduled to start at 2:45 local time. Hopefully you can join us then for more action from the 2024 GBG Geneva's Cup.